Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Seattle. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. That's his man. That's their rookie from Oregon. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Man in motion here. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
60.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. it just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Ready?
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now run, first give to Zach Charbonnet. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish up their opening drive. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Blackwell now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. And the tackle saves a touchdown, but they still take over inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Panther 11. Ready? Mustang, Hawk 70, Hawk 7, 65 catch, 65, 18, Pioneer.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks put it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Pass play coming here. He's going deep this time. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception of the season. Not a lot of arms in this league can deliver that throw from half the field away. Unfortunately, it goes right into the hands of the other team.
Throwing power and arm, distance and strength, well, it's only part of the equation here, Kate. Sure, super impressive to see the ball fly that far in a rope, but you still have to have the accuracy to go down there and hit the spot. And oh, by the way, the cognition to recognize if that throw is there or not. One or maybe both of those factors certainly absent on that decision.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's a screen out for Walker. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Get up. Let's go.
Milrow with it on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now ball is loose. And the Eagles have it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Genty from the gun. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, he's denied the 1st, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They'll go play action. Buying some time right. He just throws this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the 1st as they touch him down.
Okay, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop them short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, set. 72.
Working on first down. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
32-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. That's complete right side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Give up the guns. It's Genty.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This is Genty on second. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the turnover into a lead. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the set.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it deep downfield. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 37 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
First down throw here from Milrow. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
This is Walker on second. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Seahawks with 3rd and 5.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Hurt.
From the gun, Milrow. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Milrow from the gun. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce, the position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Bayless Jones now on the return. Here's a reverse. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. Hit behind the line and the ball is loose. And that should be Seahawks football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Okay, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
7, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked?
On the ready.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Ready, go.
Now it's Milrow. Short pass brought in. Jukes away from one. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Out wide here to come. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Bayless Jones now on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. No throw to start the drive. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throw here, third down. Looking right, and he finds him. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this fourth down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Rasheen Shaheed back deep to return. It's a fake, direct snap to the up man. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the left, he's got a roll. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready?
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready? Ready?
Walker trying to... He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Eagles get to it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
Hey, I get it, Kate. Third down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing fourth down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
Great.
On first down, Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Pass play now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so he's shipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 1, here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down throwing for Hurts. Throw is caught. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. It's Hurts once again. Throwing this for the end zone. And this one Hurts had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down
that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
19 tight. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch, that makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only work deep downfield through contact, but come up with the catch as well. You know, Kate, that's what scouts call competitive toughness. That's what a quarterback calls his best friend.
They'll run here, following the penalty. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
Throwing here, Milrow. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Get it. Good. Cougar 19. Steady.
3rd and long for him here. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
The kick by Ryland is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. And off to Genty. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to Genty. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. The Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
On third down, it's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll head up, 1st and 10 from the 42. Putting a receiver in motion. Trying to throw this from the gun. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. It's a screen play to Genty. A lot of space ahead. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Cut out left. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll motion Brown right. On 1st down, Genty. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. They'll work against the blitz. And he's got it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Need hardly anything here, 2nd and inches. Genty will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles Eagles now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Kate, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging onto the football.
He's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready? 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Escapes a defender. Hits his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the 1st down.
Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
60 Eagles, 6, no. Steady.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Steady. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Milrow from the gun. He's going deep! And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
60 Vikings, 60.
Trying for it with Milrow. That's Kosh. Here's Arroyo. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
19.
Working quickly here.
18, 5 here.
Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Milrow. 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
70 Lions.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
70 Ranger. Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready,
Looking to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a fourth-quarter lead.
Every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that. Right near the 25-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going play action. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's trying to go deep again. Big gain downfield. When this gets close to the red zone, he is inside the 25.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Shotgun give here to Genty. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Genty. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut it to a point late in this one.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Shaheed now to return. Making some progress here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached. Because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's a screen now for Walker. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Setting up to pass. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on third down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Bronco 80. Let's go. Let's go.
To throw. That's caught for first. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
18 ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. It's complete. Play made by Cup.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
18. Here we go.
Walker. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. We'll look to throw it. He finds Brown right side. And he moves the chains, but just as importantly stops that clock. 27 seconds remaining. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Receiver in motion going left. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
He's going to throw again on second down. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it.